Hi, BB Pro, Lisa Wilwan here at the NPC Natural City of Lights here in beautiful Las Vegas. So I have Giancarlo here, a good friend of ours. He came out from Miami and he brought a team of athletes, all walking away with a lot of hardware here. So GC, please introduce us to your beautiful athletes.
Well, we have, first of all, thank you, Lisa, by the way. We have my beautiful wife here, Samantha. We have one of my best friends, Ronald Torres, who's also my videographer and editor.
Wow.
And then we have another one of my best friends, Daniel List, who's also another one of my videographers and editors. So they spent a lot of time on the computer editing videos, and they decided to jump on here and do some bodybuilding after getting inspired from last year's show.
Okay.
And then my girlfriend comes from a CrossFit background, and then decided, why not, and do a bodybuilding show as well. So first timers for all of them, and like you said, everybody gets to go home with the hardware, so we're extremely happy about that.
So first timers, amazing job today. You guys all looked fabulous.
Thank you.
Okay, so we all walked away with hardware. Tell us, what is next for your athletes? Are we going to keep going?
I know the first thing they're thinking of is where are we going to eat? They've definitely been dieting really hard. I think Sam is going to dive into a show in 2 weeks in Fort Lauderdale. I think Ron might get a little bit inspired to do that one as well. Daniel, I'm not too sure yet, but I think at the end of the day, they all had a great experience. They absolutely loved it. And at the end of the day, when you do a show like this, you get a little hungrier to want a little bit more, to try to be the next best version of you. And I think that that's kind of what is probably going to be in store for next year. So we'll see. We'll do a little bit of talking after we eat, but definitely they want to celebrate, and we'll see what happens after that.
Okay, I love to hear that. Well, I would like to talk to you guys a little bit. If you could just tell me about your experience here, what made the show so special. Tell us about your first time on prep.
Yeah, well, for me, it was very much a full circle moment because of G and being on the sports side, and then now being on the side of like, okay, he's telling me you need to cut food, you need to do more cardio and all this stuff. I'm much more empathetic towards what he goes through. So yeah, but it's been a great show, a great experience, and I wouldn't take it back for anything. It was great. Yeah.
I love that. And what about you? How was your experience in your prep?
It's definitely been a learning experience. A long time natty, but it was more like a hobby, just to stay in shape, to dial in, cut weight, cut 25 pounds. It's a whole other respect for bodybuilding and a whole other respect for the natty world, and like for everybody that comes and competes on a regular basis. Hats off to them, because this is no joke. But we made it, we did it, and I'm super happy we did. And it's super motivating and inspiring to see G cut 60 pounds, get shredded, come and win. How can you not get a little, want to do this a tiny bit? So that's where it came from, for sure. Hell yeah.
And lastly,
yeah, I would say this was an amazing experience. Like Juan said, we saw G heavy like 2 years ago, and I worked with him before in a brand called TLF, and from there, my life changed. And then, like we were talking about earlier, 2 years ago, if I didn't work for that company and work with you, I wouldn't be here. And like with Ron too, we've been buddies for a long time. Went to school in UCF in Orlando, and 10 years of training, decided to up it up a little bit. Change it up and just get to that next level, and we did it. I feel incredible. We all look great, and I'm glad to do this again, probably in 2 years for me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So GC, you guys are all Florida people.
Yes.
What made you choose this show, the NPC Natural City of Lights, all the way here in Las Vegas?
Well, first of all, shout out to my coach, Adam. I love that man. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. So he brought me here first time to Vegas, and ever since we've landed in Vegas, we've always had a good time. Vegas has always treated us well. I call this basically my second home. So it's always been a good time since we're here, and I honestly love competing here. And I love traveling as well, so why not compete here? I've met a lot of great people. I've met you, I've met Austin, obviously Adam and Sarah, and they've hosted us at their house, and we just always had a great experience ever since being here. And then now going to Strength Culture, every time I'm here, I always go there. So, and obviously you're a friend from back in Miami as well. So, we were basically in the same gym and now here. So it's been amazing. It honestly has been. Like I said, Vegas is like my second home.
Awesome. Well, we love that you bring your athletes all the way to Vegas, that you train at Strength Culture Gym, and you mentioned Adam with Team See You Later Leaner, also a coach at Strength Culture Gym. Well, congratulations, guys. We'll see you again. Go celebrate, party hard.